afternoon, everyone, or good evening, or good morning, depending on whereabouts in the world you are, obviously. A very warm welcome, as usual, back to What's for Tea. It is lovely to see you all again. I hope you all had a good week yourself and managing to get everything that you need for you and your family. If this is your first time here, my name's Cheryl. This is What's for Tea, and we're a family of 4 from the west coast of sunny Scotland, so it's lovely to see you. If you like these kinds of videos, why not consider subscribing just before you go, and hopefully you can understand my accent. So this is what I spent at Sainsbury's this week. So it was £71 and 4p, and I do feel as though I get quite a bit for the money this week. And I also picked up a few bits from the local butcher and a couple of things from Marks and Spencer as well. I just needed some burgers, so I nipped in there. So let me go and show you what I got. So I got some feta cheese because we're going to be having a tomato and feta pasta bake for during the week. I've just recently discovered feta cheese, not that long ago actually, with some olives that I got at New Year and absolutely loved it. It's got lovely crumbly texture, so I thought I'd pop that into a pasta dish. And then some grated cheese, but we do have quite a bit of grated cheese still there, and that happens every week. Don't know why, but I always end up with more than I need. And then for yoghurts, we didn't need that many yoghurts, so I picked up these two. I thought they were both on offer at £1, but yeah, the top one was £1.70. And also, I seen somebody else with these in their shopping haul, and I love tiramisu. It's my favourite Italian dessert. Anything coffee flavoured, I like. And I do quite like these yoghurts, so I thought the combination of the two of them might be quite nice. It might have been on the Family Seesaw channel, actually. And then another one of these wee Danish loaves. I picked one of these up last week and the week before, and they're really nice, and they're only 63 calories per slice. Some basil, because I'm going to be doing a slow cooker bolognese or spaghetti bolognese, and also a couple of bags of Caesar salad. I got this last week and, we loved it. It just went in sandwiches and lunches and that kind of thing. But yeah, really tasty. It's got everything in there you need for a Caesar salad, minus the chicken. And then about a ton of broccoli. I just cannot suss out the system of ordering loose veg on that website. I end up with not enough or too much. So yeah, go me for all the broccoli. And then I picked up a cauliflower, and I did manage to order just the one of them for a cauliflower cheese, and also a lemon because we're going to be having fish and chips, or me and Mr. What's for Tea are going to be having fish and chips. A couple of lots of Pink Lady apples, and then I've never seen these yoghurts before, and I thought they looked quite interesting. These are fat-free, and they're only £1. They're on offer, I think, because they're new. But I thought they looked quite interesting. It's just a kind of plain yoghurt with a sort of honey syrup at the bottom of the pot. So I'll let you know what they're like next week. They're not very big, but I think they're only 80-something calories each. And then some Parmesan cheese. Again, this is for the slow cooker spaghetti bolognese, and I will show you how I'm doing that. A wee pot of cream for mashed potato. I just like putting a wee dash in to mashed potato, or if I'm doing cheese sauce, I need the bigger pot. And then some of these no added sugar jellies. These are just the wee half-sized ones, and they're only £2. So, a much better deal than the bigger pots, which I think are about £3.50 or £4. So I thought I'd try them. Some bananas for Mr. What's for Tea. Mr. What's for Tea is the only one that likes bananas. I don't mind the odd banana, but yeah, he has these more or less every day, and he does pick up more during the week as well. Our usual bag of potatoes, but I do still have some there from last week as well. So yeah, these are the ones that we are liking at the moment. These are just Maris Pipers, and they do make a lovely dry mashed potato. Some chestnut mushrooms. We're going to be having steak tonight, and also I'll use some of them for the bolognese. And then some round tomatoes. These are the ones that I like, and I also have some other tomatoes still there. And then some steak Diane sauce. You can make your own sauce, but this is great just in a pinch. Takes no time at all, and that's for the steak as well. And then some of these wee bags. In this country, I don't know if it's the same everywhere, but we have sort of food waste bins, which you fill up with your scraps of food and leftovers. You leave them outside, and the bin men take them away to recycle. And then some gravy pots. I've been loving these recently. They are so handy, if you're making something that doesn't produce enough stock to make a gravy. They're just great. And then some trifles. Mr. What's for Tea had requested these. He does like these, and it's just jelly and fruit and custard and cream on the top, and there's sponge in the bottom. And then this chicken and gravy pie. This thing is massive and it's only £2.50. I've never tried this one before. This is the frozen one. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that's like for the price. And then some bacon medallions, because we haven't had these for quite a wee while, and bacon medallions are just the same as regular bacon, but the long fatty bit, or the tail, is taken away, you know, the tasty bit. That's been cut off, so it makes it quite low fat and a better option, you know, if you're watching your calories. Now, this shawarma kebab I absolutely love, and I don't know anybody else that likes it, but I love this in a wholemeal pita bread with some salad and chilli sauce, and I just think it tastes wonderful. And I'm sorry about my thumb there. My big thumb's getting in the way. It's just the way I'm holding the camera, so hopefully it doesn't annoy you too much. Yeah, it's low in fat, it's just low in everything. It's fabulous and I love it, and that will do me twice. I'll probably just have that for a lunch a couple of the days, like I said, in a wholemeal pita with some pickled cabbage or some iceberg lettuce, some onions and a wee bit of chilli sauce. And yeah, I just love that. So if you've not tried it, you don't have to be vegan, but it is vegan, it's plant-based. And then a couple of packs of low-fat super noodles. Again, this is just for me for a lunch a couple of the days. Although one of the girls does like these are for me. And this is the flavour that I like. Now, it's just going to be me and Mr. What's for Tea quite a few of the nights next week. So I've picked up a couple of these melt in the middle fish cakes for us. And we have tried these ones before. And these are the smoked haddock ones. And they are lovely. You know, they're quite chunky. You only need one each, you know, by the time you have your potatoes and your veggies and whatever else you're having. You just pop these into the oven and they come out. And they are lovely. And they are quite melty in the middle. Not quite as melty as it shows you on the packaging, but they are really tasty. And then also for me and Mr. What's for Tea one night are these breaded haddock fillets, and I thought these were quite good value because they are fresh fish. So yeah, I'll look forward to trying those. We'll just have a few chips and a wee bit of salad, I think, a wee bit of lemon. And then for another lunch option, this was down in price as well. These soups are normally quite expensive, but they're down to £1 at the moment. And I have tried the Covent Garden soups in the past and they're okay. Certainly okay for £1. And then a wee bottle of Malbec. And again, this is for the slow cooker spaghetti bolognese that I'm doing. I think these bottles are ever so cute. I like anything mini. And then some pickled red cabbage. I am the only one in the house that will eat anything pickled, but I do like that with my fake kebab. And then some mushy peas. This is for the fish and chips that we're going to be having. We're either going to have salad or mushy peas. I think I'll probably end up having salad, and Mr. What's for Tea will have the mushy peas. Some chopped tomatoes and some cayenne pepper. I love cayenne pepper. Anything spicy, you know, I'm all over it. And then a second can of mushy peas, just in case the other ones were out of stock, just to be on the safe side. But no substitutions as usual from Sainsbury's. They are really good that way. You don't often get substitutions. Some wholemeal pita breads and a 4-pack of tomato soup. And this is the one that we prefer. But really, there's not that much difference between them. But given the option, I'll pick up the Heinz. And then some frozen chips, and these are the ones I've been getting the last wee while, and these are really nice. You know, they're not the lowest in fat, but they are really tasty. They come out the oven, they're lovely and crisp and full of flavour. And then for the pasta, probably the tomato and feta pasta, I'll cook this for, you know, just for the side. And it's a garlic pizza bread, and I haven't tried this one either. And then a 6-pack of baked beans, and we get the reduced sugar or the no added sugar ones. I can't tell the difference. I think the sauce is a bit waterier, but yeah, I don't mind that. And then some pickled onions and a wee jelly, because I'm going to be doing a mousse type thing which involves condensed milk, and it's lovely. And then Jasper's food, and this is the one that he's been enjoying the last wee while. So I popped into Marks and Spencer's. Somebody had told me about these burgers. Now, they're only 3% fat. And if you buy 3 boxes or 3 packs of these, they only work out £10 instead of £4.45 per pack. So I'll pop 2 packs of these into the freezer for a later date. But yeah, be interesting to see what these ones are like, because they're meant to be really nice. Well, Marks and Spencer stuff tends to be nice anyway. And then I popped into the local butcher. I got some minced beef, that's for the bolognese, and I got a couple of steaks for me and Mr. What's for Tea, and also some square sausages. And these are the steaks here. It's just a couple of sirloins, and I got them to tenderise them as well. They're not the cheapest, but they are delicious, as you could imagine. So we'll be having, well, we did have those tonight actually, which you will see in Meals of the Week, and they were absolutely wonderful. A wee baked potato, some Diane sauce, oh my goodness, to die for. So that was my wee shopping this week. Like I said, I do feel as though I get quite a bit, because if you take off the price of the stuff at the butchers and, you know, the £10 for the burgers from Marks and Spencer's, it was only £71.04, I think it was, which I think is pretty good for a family of 4 for the week. But, you know, we are going to be just me and Mr. What's for Tea a few of the nights, but still, I think it's a good buy. But just before I move on, I wanted to say, as usual, a massive thank you to the supporters of the channel over in my Patreon page, and hello to the new patrons and to the channel members here on YouTube as well. It's very much appreciated, and you know, I do appreciate every single one of you coming back just to see what I've bought, because I'm surprised you're not getting bored by now, because we do tend to buy the same kinds of things every week. So it's just lovely that you're still here and interested in what I'm doing. So yeah, hopefully I will see you during the week for another wee recipe, or even back on Sunday for Meals of the Week, because that tends to be one of my most popular videos, and I must admit it's my favourite one to put out. I just love the, you know, showing you what I've done all throughout the week. But like I said at the beginning, if you're new and this is your first time here, and if you do like these kinds of videos, please consider subscribing just before you go. And if you're over on Instagram, you can find me over there. I'm What's for Tea 3, but I'll leave my link and everything in the description box underneath this video. So until the next time I see you guys, mind to take care of yourselves, and I'll catch up with you awful soon back here on What's for Tea. Take care. Bye for now. Bye now.